Hey there, fourth grade. We have another great math game for you here called How Much More. This is so cool. You're going to get to work on story problems. If you need to look at your SRBs, this is on page 266. So starting off, you're going to need a set of how much more cards. You're going to need a how much more record sheet. And you're going to need 2 six-sided dice. You're going to play with 2 different players. And as I said earlier, we're working on solving story problems. This will be a fun one, boys and girls. So, to get started, you're going to shuffle up the how much more story cards and place them face side down. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to pull one of those story cards. So we're actually just going to kind of go through the example here. And let me zoom in a little bit so we can see that. There we go. So I draw a story card. I first then roll the 2 dice. I'm going to add those 2 numbers up. So let's say I rolled a 5 and a 4. The sum of those 2 is 9. I'm going to write that in the first missing spot right here. So it would say Noah saved $9 last week. Now there's still this number here missing. We're going to roll those dice again, add it up, and put it in there. So let's say I roll the dice and I get 2 3s. The sum of that is 6. I'm going to place that in there. My story problem would then read, Noah saved $9 last week. This week he saved $6, 6 times as much money. How much money did Noah save this week? I would then solve that problem, which would be $54 because 9 times 6 equals 54. And at that point, my partner could check my score. Now, to get points, you're going to get that second number there, the times, that's going to be your points. So in that one, it was 6 times more, so I would earn 6 points for that round. You could have different numbers too. Let's say I roll a dice and I roll a 2 and a 3. I'm going to add those together. That's going to be 5. So Noah saved $5 last week. I could roll again then for this. Let's say I roll a 1 and a 3. That's 3. 5 times 3 is 15. And of course, my points for that round would be this number here, which in that situation would be 3. This is a fun way to continue to work on those story problems. So once you're done with that, you can come up here and you're going to see that you will continue this until you run out of how much more story cards. Add up your points, and the player with the most points wins the game. Fourth grade, enjoy, and remember that one can be found on page 266 of your SRB.